the stage. There we go. Adding the stage. Hey, J Flores 2280. Go to the YouTube link. Go to the YouTube link. Hello, everybody over there. Here on my YouTube show, I'm broadcasting. Which Facebook am I broadcasting on? I think it's my personal one. And then I'm broadcasting to the Captain Jack's Galleon. So I might see the if you're on Captain Jack's Galleon, I'll see those things. Obviously, I'm on YouTube, so I can see comments. I just paid for, and I said, fuck it. I just paid for X or Twitter. Was it the blue check mark? So next show, I'm just going to broadcast to, what is it? One by Captain Jack Galleon page. Then I'm going to broadcast, obviously, to here to YouTube. Then I'm going to broadcast on X. My Instagram is over here. And if, as you might, I think I might have stated this, StreamYard, what I used to have for the deluxe package was, it was like 8, I think it was 8 links or 8 outlets. They wanted like close to $1,000, like $900 for the year. And I'm like, fuck that. What's up, Jack? I can drop in, go live, talk Raiders football. Sure, Bob. Love to hear from you. I will do the link. You've got Velvet in here. Where's the flag? Thank you for coming over. Where's the flag? Where's the flag? If you can broadcast over or send the link over to folks at Navman's show. Hopefully we'll get some more people over there. And while I'm on the subject, I was talking with Navman the other day, and it was really nice with his audience there, because that is a dynamic audience that's different from mine, because I'm a talk show, and Navman has like basically a 4-headed or 3-headed. Is it 3-headed? Like 3-headed co-host type thing. But I said, hey, let's talk, and I want people to come on in. So that's why I said, if you want to come in, it makes the show that much more inviting. It's more I think cerebral. It makes it so that we're talking. So it's a different format, but I want more people here because I think we have fun when we have a lot of people. I mean, when you get Velvet in here, which means that I actually have ladies that listen. And my goodness, if you have, that sounds very sexist, but I'm just saying I appreciate the fact that if a lady's going to come in and listen to your sports show, it means that she's definitely interested in what you got to say. And Velvet, by the way, being up there in Sacramento, she's plugged in to the old Raider, was it pipeline of information per se, as is Matt Marinovich, who is I show him. Yeah, see the wrench there, which means he's a moderator. And I don't really have a, and I say this, if Matt Marinovich is on, it's an official show. Like a quorum thing. When Matt's on, it's definitely quorum. And when Jimmy Firpo pops in and say, Raiders, definitely official. So we're sitting here on a Sunday, and it's almost August. I mean, we're in training camp. The folks that were trying to go out to Raiders training camp, I don't remember the last time the Raiders had open practices for training camp. Open practices. There you go, Richard Davis. Good to see you, brother. And I'm guessing, Richard, you got to be watching on my Galleon page, because I realize if you watch from Captain Jack's Galleon page, I can see comments. I can see comments. Oh, come into the show, hit the link. Oh, I got to change that. Fuck, hang on a second. Oh, that's definitely gotta hide that, because that's just wrong. You're watching on Facebook. Okay, watching, coming on. Okay. Be a part of the show. I'll update that in a minute. You're watching Twitch. Yeah, I can show this. There you go. Hang on. You're watching on, okay. Whatever. But yeah, I didn't want that link up because it's not the correct link. So I can get rid of crazy. Oh, thank God for that. Oh my God. Matt, I wish you were a moderator over on Richie's channel. But the MHRT. I know that you can get rid of fuck twat, and I will say that. Fuck twat piano man, whatever his fucking name is for this iteration. He's unnerving. And I thank you. And I gotta have my YouTube up so I can have more people with wrenches who are moderators. But I can do that. If you would like to pop in today, because we've been on for about 10 minutes. I'm watching the Mets Giants game. I would say, oh wow, so he's hung out with a couple of the, yeah. Eduardo Perez, who's on the ESPN broadcast, was teammates with 3 of the Hall of Famers that came in today. That's cool. I'm watching the Mets Giants game because, obviously, being a Phillies fan, I want to make sure, or I hope to see the Mets lose so that the Phillies will remain only a half game behind them. The Phillies did take 2 of 3 from the Yankees, and that was good. I won what? Like not even $5. What was it, like $2? I won $2 and I haven't been doing it. Oh my goodness, did I have my? Oh, I do have my phone with me. Okay, I was like, shit, I don't have my phone with me. I have the Hard Rock Bet app here in Florida. See, I got 2 ladies here. Thank you. We've got Dory and Velvet, aka Becky. Raider Drunk 81 joined. Drunk, come on over to YouTube. Go to the YouTube channel because you're only getting this portion of the show. When you're on the channel, on the YouTube channel, you get the whole spiel. Jimmy Farrell is here. How about Ozzy? Meant so much to so many people. Yeah, we actually talked about Ozzy. Pads tomorrow. I guess our recently acquired Jamal Adams, the former safety, is working with the linebackers. I have no problem wherever he works because it's going to be up to pardon me. It's going to be up to the defensive guru that he is of Pete Carroll to put him in the best spot to succeed. If he plays safety, great. If he doesn't play safety, that's fine. But if he plays linebacker, that's good because we've needed help at linebacker. And so now we have, what, 4 new linebackers? I think Adams might be able to go back and forth, but I think on certain plays he, will be at linebacker. It doesn't matter to me. It matters what he did, what he does, because Landon Roberts is there. Jermaine Pratt is going to start. Granted, he's not there. He's not actively participating because I think he has a soft injury of some sort, so he's not practicing. So you got Jamal Adams, got Landon Roberts, you got Jermaine Pratt when he comes in. Then you have Devin White. Those are 4 vet linebackers that can do nothing but help our defense. And what else is going to help our defense? Don't tell me it's foul. It's foul. Please let it be foul. Fuck. The home runs, so the Mets are now tied with the Giants. I don't like that. But I will say, if, and I hope, and I'm not a big gambler, but I do got the app. If Devers gets a home run for the Giants, a $5 parlay bet wins me $230. Not bad. The bet was all these guys getting home runs. Devers is the last guy there, because for me to have won, Mike Trout had to have gotten a home run. He did. Raleigh from the Mariners had got to have gotten a home run. He did. So with Raleigh homering and Trout homering, now Devers needs to get a home run. So a $5 prop bet will get me $230. Not bad at all. I might start using this app a little bit more. So anyway, Jamal's middle linebacker, now that they said, okay, good. If Jamal's playing middle linebacker, God, that's it. Middle linebacker, Jamal? Middle linebackers are usually just, I don't know, just bigger than Jamal Adams. Maybe he's not as quick as he was, but it doesn't matter as long as he can fucking do a good job. And I like that. Did not get a chance to watch the Hall of Fame, but going to be more of a traditional 4-3 instead of the 4-2-5. We were running the 4-2-5 last year, which we did well overall. But that's because we didn't have decent linebackers. In my estimation, we didn't have decent linebackers, so that's why we ran the 4-2-5. But with decent linebackers, you can run a 4-3 or a 4-2-5. Thoughts on this? AOC might take over the starting job. I don't think so, Jimmy Farrell. Where are you reading that, or what are you inferring by that? Are you inferring that? Are you wishing that? Are you seeing things that he's going to be the starter? Honestly, I don't care who the starter is. I would prefer Geno Smith to be the starter because he has more experience. And, so be it, right? He has more experience. But if AOC 12, make sure we put the 12 in there. If AOC 12 gets there, good. He just struck out Rafael Lindor. I can't stand the fucking mess. Gino takes a lot of shots downfield. We will have fun. Definitely. AOC not the starting. Thank you, Bob. I was like, man, I don't know. I think Raider Eeyore is more apropos than Raider Towney, because Raider Eeyore has no fucking clue. I like Raider Towney for Jimmy Farrell. I really do. I like Jimmy Raider Townie for Jimmy Farrell's nickname, but Raider Eeyore is an animal with no fucking clue. I didn't say that, jackass. First off, it's JACKASS. Raider E73, good to see you. Please come over to YouTube. Well, if you say AOC, which I said, I don't put AOC. It's got to have AOC 12 on this. Please. No, fuck. God damn it. Fucking Soto just homered. Fuck. So now the Mets are up 4-3. Can't stand the fucking Mets. Yeah, really, that's how you spell it. I don't know. Mailmen are not the best spellers. They're not. They got to work on their numbers too, like zip codes and P.O. box. I'm just saying. That's got a lot of people out there. But yeah, Soto did. Banged it, man. That sucks. Anyway, is it Devers or Devers? I think it's like Devers. If Devers hits a home run, then at least the night will be better. Try working in the post office? No. No, I don't need to. But I can tell you, try working in an intelligence center during airstrikes on bad guys. Try doing that. Try working in an intel center when we're conducting airstrikes on fucking Osama bin Laden and his fucking fucktwats. Do that. Okay. Just saying. I'm going to play that fucking game. Anyway. Mets are still up 4-3. So I guess they didn't get it. They changed the pitcher. Yeah, that was a blast by Soto. But if Devers gets a home run, I will be $215 richer minus the 45 I lost on the Phillies game. I picked the over of a run and a half or 1.5. You just pissed your Phillies, lost. It's okay. You win. Yeah, I know. I won the series. I said that. I'll take 2 of 3. Actually, the manager last year said it's all about you got to win series. You got to stack up series wins. Stack up series wins. It's always good when you beat the Yankees. I'm not a. And my dad was a Yankees fan. Actually, my dad was the Yankees fan and a Dodgers fan. For kind of like what Al Davis. Al Davis, same thing. Al Davis loved the Yankees and he loved the Dodgers because the Yankees had power and the Dodgers had speed. So, well, my dad was more of a Yankees fan. They call me Yankees. Anyway. There you go. That's 3 strikes. Fuck you, ass twat. Guy's name is Bogus? Really? Dude, who's your pitcher? Oh, dude, that's bogus. Anyway, the way that the Phillies have just been blowing away the Yankees, what was it, like 9 runs? One was it 9-3, 12-5. Now it's here it is. Raiders. Jimmy Furpo's here. Thank you there, Jimmy. Appreciate that. Bring everybody over. On my last break, stop by. Thank you there, Jimmy Furpo. Good to see you. But the way that the Phillies have been just banging runs on the Yankees the last 2 days, and so the over-under was 1.5. I said, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Flag says, Furpo. Good to see you, brother. Oh, see, now I had a good meal, but that was a long time ago. And I'm gonna have to raid the fridge after the show. There you go. There you go. We have 3 starters missing. Okay. Jimmy Furpo, who are the 3 starters we have missing? I believe Jermaine Pratt's one. Okay. I believe Jermaine Pratt is one. So, trying to think, who else might that be? And I'm not, and we obviously we're not counting. And I'm kind of like on my was it a swear word of the time is fucktwad. I'm fucktwad. It's just got it into my brain. So, and somebody deserves it. They're definitely a fucktwad. So we're not counting the fucktwad that is Wilkins. So is that one of the ones that you were kind of the starters that were missing? Because he's gone. But I think they said that Jermaine Pratt's not practicing. He's out there, but he's not practicing. Hey, Eddie Winchell, how you doing, brother? So which 3 starters are missing? I'll put it up again because Jimmy Farrell said we're missing 3 starters. Okay. Oh, I'm talking about the Yankees. Who the fuck cares? I seem to recall that Giancarlo Stanton had 2 home runs, 1 home run per day, right? So he didn't hit one today, though. So who else? What other starters? Okay, so I know that you had Judge out, but Judge was in there for the other games. He at least played game 1. I'm not sure if he played game 2 or not, but I know he played game 1. He was out today. I think he was out yesterday too. So yeah, Judge out. Cole who? Cole Shush. Who the fuck is Cole Shush? Hey, Kay, good to see you, brother. Reality checks in here. Tigers at Tigers at Phillies next Sunday. Good, I'll watch that. Cole Schmidt. I don't know who Cole Schmidt is. And Gill. Who's Gill? I don't know these guys. To me, they're Jags, man. Just another guy. I like what Eddie Winchell pops in. Yankees ensure Yankee players feel about Boone the way Charger players think of Harbaugh. Cole, Schmidt, and Gill. Okay, great. Who the fuck are they? What positions do they play? Because Judge is one of those players. And he was out. I don't know who they are, Jimmy Farrell. And don't have time to really look. So who are they? But are the Yankees going to be able to put things together? They're pitchers. Okay, good. I don't know who the fuck they are. And by the way, that means that they're only out 1 game at a time. So Cole who? Cole who? Schmidt. I don't know who Schmidt is. And Gill? I don't know who the fuck Gill is. So you only have one guy out per game if they're pitchers, right? So you're telling me that you're Garrett Cole. Okay, thank Ed Winchell fucking said it, Jimmy. Now I know who Garrett Cole is. Thanks, Ed. So Garrett Cole is out. Okay. One guy, one pitcher. I don't know who Schmidt is. I don't know who Gill is. The only Gill I remember is Vince Gill, the country singer, right? So anyway. Oh, here we go. Devers. Oh, you're 0 for 3. Come on. Hit a fucking homer, man. It's the bottom of the 7th. There's 2 outs. So unless the Giants get their shit together, yeah, I want to see a home run. I want to win some money. Because I doubt seriously, since there's 2 outs now, unless he does something. Okay, Ohtani, Judge, Matt Olson, Jose Ramirez, and you. Okay, 3-2. 3-2 to Devers. I will agree, Ed. That statement, you are kind of always cleaning up his mess. Devers pokes one, foul. So gotta have something to drink. Sorry. Anyway, 3-2 on Devers. Fouls off another pitch. I hear Dion will be making an announcement tomorrow about stepping aside for Colorado for medical reasons. Wow. That's news. That's news. And for all those that are not all that are fans of Dion, we would never be anything but, positive towards a medical development towards Dion. If Dion has medical issues, bless him. I know he is. I know he's a very religious person. So hopefully he will be better. Afikazi's over there. Good to see you. Raider Neil. Good to see you as well there, Raider Neil. I'm over here on YouTube. I only have 3 plugs on my StreamYard. So I've gone down considerably. So I do my Instagram here to the left. So please come on over to YouTube. So it looks like I'm going to lose $5. Unless God forbid, actually I hope, Devers comes up in the next inning, probably not next inning, but if Devers can get up in the 9th inning and hit a home run, then my $5 will go to $230 on a, what do you call it? A parlay bet. So, of course, the home run hitters needed to hit home runs, and obviously, who was it? Mike Trout did, and Raleigh did, but Devers not hitting home runs. Well, that sucks. Anyway, I'm watching. Remember when I was talking about that boxing movie that I told Angelo to watch? It's on again. So as I watch the baseball game up on the big screen, I'm watching that. Hey, again, if you're over there on Instagram, come on over to YouTube, please. Come over to YouTube. So I'm gonna bring up if you want to come into the show, and hopefully you will. I'll put the link up, copy it up. It's only going to, okay. Like I said, hit the link, hit the link, hit the link. There it is. Oh, that's for the folks at the Rackham Galleon. Hit the link. Travis Hunter signed a $45 million contract. 8 days later, got married, and wife didn't want a prenup, so he agreed. And today, to getting his divorce. Oh my God! Ah, my goodness! A. Donovan, 09, game over. Joined. Hey, I don't. If you want to be in the show, I don't do things on Instagram. Come over to YouTube. Come over to YouTube. Go to Captain Jack Rackham Levy. Be in the show that way. Be in the show that way. Captain Jack Rackham Levy. It's on YouTube. That is stupid. He agrees to a $45 million contract. Gets married. The wife didn't want a prenup, so he said, "Oh, I love this baby. She ain't gonna do me wrong." That's just stupid. That is just fucking stupid. 8 days later, she's getting half that fucking. No, I can't see that. Dion has some serious blood clot issues. Man, that's a genius. Knew her for 2 months before. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How fucking stupid do you have to be? 2 months? And then, I don't want a prenup. Bullshit. Bob, tell me that Travis Hunter has at least got enough energy to light a 60-watt bulb, because I don't think he does. Guy knows probably a stripper. 2 months. Oh, baby, yo, I want to get married to you. Gets a $45 million contract, and then the woman says, no, I want a divorce. How fucking stupid is that? Who the fuck is talking to this guy?
That's crazy.
That's beyond fucking stupid. So I'm sorry, Bob. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. Enjoying my weekend. It's been sunny outside in California, in Eureka. Just been working on my sign projects that I've been doing for customers.
Mm-hmm. So what type of signs do you make? Do you make like billboard signs? Do you make like wood signs, or what type?
Yeah, I make wood signs out of pine wood with 4-inch letters. I paint them, stain them, just do what the customer wants. I put hooks on the back of the signs, and I put my name on the back of them, and send them out to the customers that want them. I do all sports or other different signs. I just sent a 6-foot sign out to my friend in Georgia that said 100-acre wood, and that had a natural oak stain on it with 3 clear coats on it, and it shined.
Nice. Well, I would love to see, I'd love to see some work from you. Black Thanos, come on over to YouTube, Black Thanos, if you can. And I see A. Donovan and Game Over from Instagram. Come on over to YouTube, please. But yes,
all my project stuff's on my YouTube.
Okay. You'll have to send that to me off-site.
Okay.
Yeah, I like, because I mean, I can always use something else for the room. I don't know what, but if it's something that would be say, well, Bob made that, and look at what he did. So I dig that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But so Bob, what you wanted to talk about something other than Travis Hunter? And by the way, since we got Sharif in here, Sharif, I don't know what you heard me before you came in, but and I'm sure you got something to say about this, Sharif. Travis Hunter signs a $45 million contract, gets married to, I'm going to call her a fucking bimbo. I don't know what she did, but she's a fucking bimbo. Knows the girl for 2 months. 2 months, gets married to her. She wouldn't agree to a prenup. And he said, okay. Then days later or 8 days later, she wants the divorce. I'm sure. Oh, there we go. I'm sure Bob misspells signs from Chiefs, Broncos, and Chargers. and they don't fucking get it too. Chris,
I have not made any signs for our arch rivals yet. So,
well, that would be some. I mean, if they give you the money, you got to do a good job. I'm
oh
sure.
yeah. I don't. It is what it is.
I mean, I'm sure that they get with the. But Richard Lyon and Chris Allen, come over to YouTube, please. Come over to YouTube. But yeah,
hey, the pads come on tomorrow.
Yeah, and I will actually, because I got really nothing going on other than, and you got, I think I told y'all, this is like my private. You're like in my my audience of collective circle. I got nothing else going on other than doctor's appointments. So, I mean, I'm doing doctor's appointments, and then I could probably watch and get reports on what's going on in camp, because now it's getting okay. Richard Lyon, hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay, Rich. The legs are still bad. I mean, do this. Sorry, the legs are still bad, but I deal with it. I deal with it. I don't believe the story. First, you got to be a dumbass to get married that fast. Wait, Jimmy, you just answered your own fucking question. You answer first off, you got to be a dumbass to get married that fast. Okay. And what else? If a guy knows, and again, Rich, we're talking about for those over there, if you hadn't heard it, allegedly, I will say allegedly, Travis Hunter marries a woman that he's only known for 2 months, and she didn't want to sign a prenup, so he marries her, and then like 8 days later, she says, "I want a fucking divorce." So he's going to lose half his fucking contract. So he just pissed away. Allegedly, unless they come to a some sort of lawyer thing. What's half of 45 is what, 22 and a half? So the bitch gets $22.5 million. Let me do that. $22.5 million from a dumbass. So anyway, that's just funny. But
dude, Jeremy Chin got an interception the other day.
Okay.
I think it's from AOC.
Okay, so Chin got from O'Connell. You know how I feel about those initials. So O'Connell throws an interception. When was that? What was it in no pads last week?
Yeah. There was I think it was like a day or so ago. He threw the interception.
Yeah, I mean, I will take it upon myself to actually be a little more diligent when I'm not at doctor's appointments, which is most of the time.
And then I heard Gino threw a straight bullet to Brock Bowers for a touchdown right over one of our rookie corner safeties, perfect pass.
Well, and that just shows that he has the ability and can do things like that. I mean, it's good to see, and I'm want to see it. So I'm glad. You know, if Geno Smith doing what we want Geno to do, AOC 12 being a decent backup is something that we need to see as well. And I really think that the what's going to be going on that we want to see is I want to see how Cam Miller performs this preseason along with the kid out of Nevada, Las Vegas. It's like the 4 quarterback, the guy who can run and throw, because Cam Miller and that guy are going to be molded to be future starters. So that's what and AOC 12 has been throwing dimes. That's good to see, man. I mean, I'm glad that the offense is doing well. Obviously, and I think the offense is going to do well, Bob. I think it's the defense that we're going to have to hope solidifies, minus the fuck twat that we lost in the middle. And I'll call him a fuck twat. I will. I'll call Wilkins a fuck twat, because what I'm hearing is he didn't take his rehabilitation seriously, and then because I actually do read things on the clickbait, right, that there was some incident that the Raiders are trying to gloss over between teammates and him that led to further getting rid of him. I wish we knew what that incident was, but you know, good to see. Ed got married to a chick, and married that night. Hey, cool. And Ed, I don't know about this woman. You need Ed Winchell needs to I'm sure, because Ed talks about, I know a lot of I'm sure that was one of an annulment occurred. I'm heard an annulment occurred. Raider Mag, good to see you there, Raider Mag. And Richard Line, I am doing well. Thank you for asking, sir. Come over to YouTube, folks.
Hey, Jamal Adams could be our quarterback spy linebacker.
Yeah, because I heard that he was playing middle.
Yeah. Devin White, then we got Roberts and Pratt, and now Jamal Adams. Man, that's gonna. We haven't had a good linebacker crew in a while.
Right, and I see that the linebacking core is always been, I shouldn't say always, but it's been suspect for so long.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely needed to improve it. So I'm glad that is a possibility, that we are getting good there. Okay. Todd, now Matt, I said Todd. I apologize, Todd, Matt. I saw Marinovich. John Wayne, 24, over there on Instagram. Thank you for being there, John. Come over to YouTube. Please come over to YouTube. You want to be in the show? Come over to YouTube. Foot ticklings. Multiple events of foot tickling. I mean, that is strange. That is strange. Is this what they were like, strange events that caused that people were wondering what the hell happened? I mean, amazing. I foot ticklings in the workout room. I don't know. So, Bob, I will hit me up with your website or your YouTube. I will try to look that up. But yeah, if there's because you said it's pine, like pure pine.
Well, I use pine wood or I use redwood, depending on the customer, what they want and how much they want to pay for.
Okay. Obviously redwood's more sturdy, so I'm sure it costs a hell of a lot more, right?
It's softer. It's softer to router too.
Okay. So could you I'm sure you could probably put like a design, like if you had like so I'm thinking about getting like a Captain Jack design to put in the wood from, like, you obviously go from a computer, because your router goes off a computer where it says to go, I'm sure.
No.
Oh, so it's all hand routing.
It's all, I just do letters. I'm not good at doing logos.
Okay. Well, no worries then. Hey, I'm trying there, Bob. I'm trying, but I appreciate it.
I just might right now. I'm not that, but I'm trying to get into epoxy clear coats sometime.
Okay. Well, Bob, what are your thoughts of what you? I mean, obviously, the excitement, I'm sure, is positive.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, Bob, hey, stay cool up there. I mean, it hit 100 in Tampa for the first time ever today. 100 at 100 degrees. Now, granted, a lot of times we've been 99 with 99% humidity, hit 100. So it's been really hot recently here. That's why there was a hellacious late afternoon storm. Just boom, just took out, so we cooled down, obviously, but 100 this afternoon here in Tampa.
Yeah, Eureka only gets up to 70, 75 at the least. If you go east towards Chico, Redding, down that area at Mount Shasta, you're going to get 100, 110 degrees.
Yeah. Actually, I was talking with my buddy, and I see that Jolly Roger's in here. Jolly, I was just talking with Raider boy Ron yesterday, and he was up there in Mount Shasta area. He was trying to tell me where he was from. So I said, oh, okay, so NorCal. And so now I know where the fuck it is, because it's like I know a little bit about NorCal. But he says, yeah, we're by like Lake Shasta and Mount Shasta. So now I know where you're at. So it's beautiful up there. I've never seen it, but I've heard so many good things about that area. I'd like to come out and visit one of these days, Bob.
Oh yeah, there's redwoods, there's a lot of trails you could go on, a lot of beaches. Yeah, there's some stuff to do here to, scenery and stuff. Not so much. There's some entertainment, not too much, but you can go on trails and stuff, and there's some stuff that you could do.
Okay. And I got to ask, does your lettering, do you do cursive or just block?
It's just block.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking, Captain Jack in cursive would look good too.
Yeah, that's a whole new ball game for me to try.
That's a lost art, man. These fucking, and I'm not saying you're a fucking kid, Bob.
No.
The fucking kids nowadays, they don't know how to fucking draw a cursive. They don't know cursive. You can't fucking. Who told them when you wrote a check? By the way, they probably don't know how to fucking write a check because they don't know how to write cursive. They don't know how to do a signature. Fucking education, Bob. I'm sorry, I'm going off on a fucking rant. Bob, take care of yourself, Bob. Be well, and we'll see you soon, man.
All right, man. Raider Nation, all the way.
Arr, Bob Stannard. Take care. You got it. Bob Stannard's out there. Good to see him, too. I don't know how to write a check. I don't know how to write cursive. And Jolly. Yeah, you just left Allegiant Stadium. Yeah. Good to see you, Jolly. By the way, you got my message that your second picture that you saw on Facebook, the second picture was nicer because I didn't have a worthless bimbo in the other one, the one picture you caught me with. Hey, Ed Winchell, Jolly Roger has a picture of me myself and Jolly Roger and shall we say, a stupid bimbo. That shares the name of a legendary rock guitarist. Don't put the name, but I know you know the name. But yeah, Jolly, I like your newer picture better because it's just you. And good to see it. So and you got my, I hope you got my number. The generation is going to be using keyboards. So the powers that be thought there's no need to learn. I got you, but you know what? I can't fathom that, Jolly. I can't fathom that. We don't need to. So they didn't. So they would never. What about legal documents? Right? Don't you need to learn how to sign your name for legal documents? You can't auto pen. Boy, that's another issue. Auto pen. Can't auto pen everything, right? Who the hell is this pitcher? I don't know. Guy by the name of Rayleigh. Oh, he used to play. I think Rayleigh used to play for the Bucks. Or sorry, the Rays, the Bucks. I think. Look it up. Rayleigh, pitcher for the Mets. I think he used to play for the Rays. That is hilarious. Yeah, you know, no auto pen. Got to write your fucking name. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know how to write my name. Yeah, Wilmer Flores with the, yeah, but he's gone through, I mean, the Mets and then other people, then the Giants and other people back to the Giants. So yeah, he's been around forever. It's 2 outs. So Flores is 7. How many more people? Maybe if Flores can get a fucking hit, and he's usually there you go. Run. Yes. It doesn't matter how hard it is. The fact it's what, 68 or 64? 66 mile an hour exit velocity. But it's a hit. The swinging fucking bunt. It's a swinging bunt. And it's a hit. Let's get some runs. Let's get some runs. And let's get Devers up so he can hit me a home run. Chris Allen, how you doing? Sup? Come on over to YouTube. Come to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Because you guys got this portion of the show. Everybody else is on this portion of the show. I will put the link up again. Paste it up. So we're watching. I think he's slower than Stanton. Boy, that's slow then. Because Mike Giancarlo Stanton is pretty friggin' slow. He's pretty friggin' slow. Drop. Fuck. 2 on, and you pop out. What's your name? Bailey? You're fucking worthless. You're worthless. Anyway, I am stoked. Tomorrow's what? The 28th? The 28th, Pats. I will be watching and listening to more information on training camp. By the way, that will be something. Where do you go? Where do you go for your information about there? I used to go to, and Jolly Roger knows this, I used to go to fansinblack.com. Fansinblack.com had links to all of the things you needed to know about about the Raiders. So all of the press links, you'd go to phantomblack.com. I'm going to go there, but I'm saying, is there something, some place that I'm missing? Have I ever gone to Raiders practice in Henderson? No, not yet. Ralph is in here. How you doing there, Rafa? Good to see you. Oh, nice logo. That's new. I like that logo. Trust me, Captain, they will take your handwriting of these children and make an app for it. I'm sure there is an app. I'm sure. Yeah, Jolly. I'm sure there's an app that say, how would you like your signature to look? And we can make that your signature. So how big do you want your lines? How frilly? How many? Are you loopy? Or are you straight up and down? Because they have the apps where they do like the signatures where they auto sign things. It's not really a signature. It's a that is my signature. No, it's not. Whenever I see those, I actually like to try to do a signature and make it mine, right? So, but isn't it amazing that fucking kids don't know how to write? Would I go to Henderson? Yes. Yes, I would go to Henderson. But I live in Florida. Would I go to Henderson for practice? Sure. I go to Henderson for practice. The Raiders, when they were in Oakland, get this. And I don't mind saying this because it's true. When the Raiders were in Oakland and during their CTE dinner years ago, so figure out how long that's been since they've been in Oakland, they had a CTE dinner. I've been on the practices are free, allegedly. Allegedly, the practices are free. But I paid for, at a CTE event, when the Raiders were in Oakland, keep them to a double. It was called, and this is the truth. It was called Reporter for a Day. And it was an auction item where you bid in the auction, like I bet $5, $10, $3. You bid on who will win the auction Raiders Reporter for a Day. And I won that auction. Oh, I remember it because it was 2012. Or maybe the CTE dinner it was either the spring of 2012. Yeah, I think it was the spring of 2012 because I was going to Guantanamo in late June of 2012. Oh, see, I got confirmation. I got confirmation. Because Velvet said she remembers it. Let me get back. I can't spell. I blame. I love you, honey. If you can't spell Captain, that's fine. That's fine. But the fact you got a good memory. So let me get back to the point. I bid an auction item, Reporter for a Day. In 2012, I won. It was God. I don't even remember. It was like $500, $600, $700, and that was my contribution. That was my bid. So I won, and I was supposed to get a hotel stay. And it was where was it? Where was the fucking training camp back then? is in Napa, right? The Napa training camp. Oh my God, another fucking run. At this point, just give me a Devers home run. Give me a fucking Devers home run. Anyway, they were supposed to give me a hotel, and they were going to get you out there, and you would have been with the Raiders, and you were reporter media for a day. And I was never able to go because I had to go to Guantanamo for my job. And I have that certificate somewhere. Somewhere I have that certificate. And I never got a chance to use it. And I found it recently, but I didn't find it. I mean, I found it, then I lost it again. So I have it somewhere. I think it's in probably one of these things over here. So I'm like, you know what? I think next year, providing I'm still alive, next year, I'm going to present it, or maybe not next year, maybe when I am able to, I'm going to present it to somebody in the Raiders organization and say, you know, I won this at the CTE event and was never able to use it because I had to go to Gitmo for my job. And then team moves and all this other shit goes on. And it's an unused prize. So if I find it again, I'm going to keep it probably right here in front of me. And I'm going to say, maybe like Sibley or somebody else, I'm going to say, can the Raiders do right by me? Can the Raiders do right by me to give me the availability of a media pass for Raiders training camp? Because that's what it was for. It was for Raiders training camp that I never got a chance to use. And I got, this is for this video. Because I will find that video. Oh, the open practice. Okay, it's $10. Okay, so Jimmy Farrell, it's not free. It's $10. I think we all can afford $10. You got to get out there, obviously, so that costs money. $10. So when I get a chance to go through all of my crap, my boxes of crap. It's not crap, it's boxes of great Raider things. I will find that certificate and I will. Oh, well, you were invited. Cool, that's awesome. Velvet was invited. I'm sorry you couldn't go. But when I find that certificate, I'm going to keep it somewhere up close. And I'm going to say, hey, there's one and there's two, and that's a double play. So that is, okay, so got Wisely, Hooley, and Ramos, and maybe Devers. I don't know how far down the order goes. But if you want to go into the show, please. I mean, I'm just talking to you about something I couldn't do. So there's the link. There's the link. There's the link. Hit up the link. Come into the StreamYard. I lost, like I said, I lost the $45 bet. I won, like I said, I won like $2 on the over under of strikeouts that Zach Wheeler had. Could have won more. I only bet 6. If I would have bet 7, I probably would have won more. I don't know. I thought I had 7. Maybe I just got to look next time. But yeah, I got to find that. Anybody else want to talk? Really? If you don't want, hey, Andy, my goodness, Andy's Raiders merch. Good to see you over there on Instagram. Come over to YouTube. The YouTube channel is up there somewhere. It's Captain Jack Rackham. Believe it. You're only getting this portion of the show. If you're over here, you get all the bells and whistles, and when people come in and talk, you can hear them from here. You can't see it. How long is the practice? I'm sure it's probably a couple hours. Normally about what, 2 hours or so? I would think. I don't know. And Velvet says to you, Andy, to go over there. She goes, get in over here, Andy. That's from Velvet. That's from Velvet. So there's more, what is it? Peer pressure. Anybody over there on Instagram, I appreciate you being over on Instagram. Come on over to YouTube. Because we've been here for about an hour 10. Jimmy Farrell, the closet Mets fan, because his Yankees aren't doing so well. At this point, I just want to see if Devers gets up and hits a home run. Seriously, that's what I care about. Is where is Devers in the order? You are not wrong. I'm not. You're a closet Mets fan because your Yankees are not doing so well. So you're bandwagon. Yeah, I'm Swagger. Good to see you over there on Instagram, brother. How are you, sir? Swagger was going to have some surgery as well. And somebody was asking me over here on Instagram if I was doing okay. I am okay. No surgeries yet. No surgeries yet. I'm going to try to postpone them. They said I need it eventually. That's a pop out. My doc says you're going to need them eventually, but don't get them until you actually need them. So I will say that the plates, the walking, the knee braces, they're okay. I can do well with them. So I don't know. Young-Hoo Lee, center fielder. 1-1 on Lee. Kind of like chops at it like a hatchet, like a guy that's trying to hatchet a tree. We'll put the link up again. Win of the show. 2-1 on Lee. I hope Swag, you are doing okay, sir. I hope you're doing okay. I just saw this on the lady that I don't want to say her name because then the box will pop up with announcements. But that lady, cosplay, Marvel or DC, who picks the side? I will say this right now. I'm a Marvel person. I'm Marvel. Superman, Batman, okay. But, Devers is on deck. That's all I'm waiting for. Devers to get up again. And he got hit. Rafael Devers is coming up. Diaz is on the mound. The Mets are, they said, let's see if this is a real hit by pitch. Let's see. Ooh. I don't know. Maybe. That angle, it doesn't look like he got hit. When I see positive Philly, I will. Oh, he didn't get hit. Not at all. And I'm all for Devers coming up and getting a bat. But Ramos, no. He did not get hit. So the Mets challenge, Connor Field was a hit by pitch. I think he's going back to the batter's box. That's just me. I will ask Jamie. I'll ask Jamie, aka Philly Sports Guy, or Positive Philly, or if AK, are you still over here? If AK is the Philly Sports Guy, he's not the Philly Sports Guy, but AK, this gentleman, he was in here earlier. Oh, I can't remember what his new handle is. Oh my goodness. Oh, and here it is. NFL Reality Check. Oh, they said that he got hit? Wow. They said he got hit by a pitch. Oh, my goodness. So Devers is up. 0 for 4. Ball 1. So if Devers does hit a home run, I would win $200, and the Mets would lose. So Devers could really help me out here. Anna Diaz, permission to come aboard is granted. There you are, Anna Diaz. And I was just talking about, and she says hello. Good to see you, honey. I was talking about how I'm on the app. I don't know whether I should say this or not, but I'm being honest about it. There's a Bet Florida app, or the what is it? It's the Hard Rock app. And so you can make bets. So I will make bets if I can find them. But Anna, getting back to been busy with the grandbabies. Okay. Well, that sounds like fun. But I will say, Anna, I got heard from Ken Thompson. Come on. You just walked my $200 away. You walked it. Now I hope you lose just because you did that. Willie Adames is coming to the plate. Devers walked. So my $200 just went away. And Adames, good hitter. I mean, I will say that what is 2 for 4 today, 233 batting average, 15 home runs. I'd like to see a nice grand slammer right here. That's a strike. But anyway, Anna, I need to go on the app and start laying money down on the over under for Phillies. There, Anna's on. Oh, it's so good to see you, and I'm glad you're here.
Hey,
How you
everyone.
doing?
Hold on.
Good to see you.
Hold on. I'm getting my volume in.
Okay.
How's everybody doing?
We're doing good for you. And I'm glad you're here. And anyway, I will say this, obviously, anytime we see you, I say thanks to the man, because I know that we have that we need your blessing. So I bless when he gets blessed for more days here. And I thank you for that.
Hold on. I'm just trying to get the volume. The volume's a little bit down. I don't know why. No, whatchamacallit. Like I said, I got a new grandbaby. Been busy with him and the family. Also too, taking care of myself. And August 2nd, we're going to be at Allegiant Stadium for the open practice. And then Juan and I were going on August 10th to the Raiders facility to go to practice there. So we're looking forward to that. Otherwise, in the news here, Vegas has just been hot as hell.
Yep.
adjusting to the heat here. And then trying to get back into motion of things. It's I guess this last since the cruise, actually, my health has kind of declined quite a bit. So it's weird how something so simple as getting sick on a ship can really wipe you out. But little by little, I'm trying to get back to motion, a little bit slower than usual, but hey, I'm here, I'm alive, I'm well, got a new grandbaby.
Glad to see that.
Been with the kids and stuff, and now, just getting ready for football season, which I'm really looking forward to.
Yes.
Miss everybody. I know I haven't been quite as active on Facebook or anything like I normally am. And everything. And then just the news here, of course, just Wilkins, being gone, which I'm quite not surprised at the situation. And then, just practice and, who's shining, who's not, just simple stuff. But I think as more practice and training goes on, I think we're going to start seeing a lot of people shine that we didn't quite expect. And so, I'm trying to be on top of things, but at the same time, I'm usually in bed by 10, 11 o'clock at night, which I'm used to being up, about 1, 2 in the morning. But I'm looking forward to seeing everybody this season, and stuff. And I will be at the TMBC breakfast on the 13th, which is my birthday, of course.
Yes.
And everything. But I miss you all. I really do. I miss being on the, on the chats and seeing everybody saying hello and everything. And I know once we get back into the season, everybody will start coming alive again.
Well, when you get better, like I said, if you can, because according to, and I don't know whether you heard me in other broadcasts when you were on, Ken Thompson is adamant that there are a casino chain that has the over under for the Raiders at 6.5.
I haven't paid attention to the sports book. Let's see, we were at Circus Saturday, so I wasn't really paying attention to what the stats were, which the next time we go, I will pay attention to see what are the stats, what do they have the Raiders placed at. I know there's been quite a few people that talked about the Raiders not even getting no more than 6 games, which of course I find it hogwash, but I got a feeling that we're going to see an impressive season.
Well, the most people, and I think that the most of the books have us at the over under is 7.5. And that's why when Ken Thompson told me you can find some books in Vegas at 6.5, I would bet 6.5 over. 7.5.
I think next week, and I am going to go ahead and put that bet in. I'm going to put a $50 bet in.
Yeah, but you got to find, if you find that, well, if you're betting 7.5, there are other books that have it at 6.5. That's the book I want to bet, because even on my Hard Rock bet, it's 7.5, and that's I'm kind of touchy on that. But 6.5, I would bet like $200 for sure at 6.5. But at 7.5, oh, I mean, I'd bet 50 at 7.5, but I'm not out to lose. Oh, by the way, Jimmy, I had a game and a half over the Phillies before BSPN had it on the screen. I know what the standings are. So fuck you, Jimmy Farrell. It's fucking July 27th. But he's a bandwagon Mets fan because the Yankees are his favorite team, and the Phillies took 2 of 3 from his Yankees. So fuck you, Jimmy Farrell. It's kind of like when the guy was saying in the movie Son of a Woman, and Jimmy, fuck you too. Just like he said. So there it is. Fucking Met, because his Yankees suck. So there you go. Anyway. Oh, they're at the Padres. Good. Padres in San Diego. Okay. Giants, they're going back to New York to play the Giants. I think the Giants will play better in New York. Guardians, we'll see. So in a week from now, Jimmy, if I'm on the show, we'll see what the standings are in a week. We'll see. So just like I said, fuck you, Jimmy. It's fucking July. Anyway, I'm sorry, Anna. I had to take care of that because he's a dick. He's a well-meaning dick, but he's a dick. Mets be up by 4 games. Fuck you, Farrell. Farrell, I will bet you right now. Right now, $20. Right now, Mets will be up by 4 games in a week. Let me see. The Phillies play. But
anyways, I thought I'd just stop on and say hi to everybody. I know I haven't been on in quite a while. I haven't been around. I'm sorry, just trying to take care of myself. And now that we have the new grandbaby and everything, and
take care of you and the grandkids. You take care of you and the grandkids. If you find 6.5, let me know, and I'll send you money because I can't find it. But again,
anyways,
good for your health.
Good to see everybody. Good to see you, Captain.
Take care of you, because you're seeing my blood pressure is going up because of Farrell. Okay, you take care of your blood pressure. You take care of you, and I'm going to try not to worry about Jimmy Farrell. But say hi to everybody and Juan And everybody, be good, honey.
I will. Love you. I love you all. Miss you all. Can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you home opener and
Yeah.
stuff. And go Raiders. This is gonna be an exciting year. Love you all.
Love you too, Anna. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. See, Jimmy Farrell, you get me so pissed off I don't get a chance to spend time with Anna. Your blood pressure is perfect. Fuck you. You're a Yank Me fan. Chucky Thugs is in there on Instagram. Good to see you. Raider Sweat is over there on Instagram. Come on over to YouTube. Let's see. Okay, so the Mets played the Padres in San Diego. Let me see who the Phillies play. I'll look. Because I'll make you a $20 bet if I look at their schedule. Okay, Phillies schedule. Okay. Okay, Phillies schedule. MLB. Okay. So the Phillies are playing. And by the way, they've still won 60 games. Your Yankees haven't. Okay. Your Yankees haven't. Oh, my goodness. Okay. They're playing at the White Sox at Chicago. You're playing the Tigers. That's going to be a tough series. The White Sox are, let's see here. MLB standings. I'll do this. I don't think the White Sox are that good. Okay. So in the American League, the White Sox are, oh my God, they're in last place. So those are wins. Those are at least 2 out of 3 are wins. So that's another 2 out of 3. The Tigers are going to be a tough series. Yeah. And their Tigers are in Philly. So the Phillies have a really good home. Was it a home schedule? Like a home and away. Phillies are a lot better at home. The Mets are they're away. They're like -4 away. Phillies have an over 500 record away. Home Phillies are dominant. So we'll see on that. So let's see. Then the Orioles playing at Baltimore. No, they're playing Baltimore is at Philly. Okay. They suck. Then they're at the Rangers always beat them. So and at the Reds. Yeah, you know what? I'll still do that. I might not do 20, but I will bet you. Oh, I see. I missed comments. Jeff, good to see you. Oh, stop crying. Someone needs a nap. See, I'm sorry, Jeff. I didn't even see the comment. And I'm glad you're back. I'm glad. See, 6 socks suck. That's it. And can you place a bet for me, please? Only if it's not inconvenient. Maybe. And I'll do that when I get out there. But if, like I said, if Anna, Jimmy, I'll bet you $10. $10 and you said that they will be how many games up? Mets will be up by 4 games in a week. Okay, $10, Farrell, that the Mets will not be up by 4 games in a week. Mets will not be up by 4 games in a week. I'll bet you $10. And that's everybody sees that. Are you in? Are you in, Farrell? $10 that the Mets will not be up by 4 games in a week. I hope you don't. I hope you're not a shyster or not a shy. What do you call somebody that doesn't pay bets? Can't remember what it's called. Oh, okay. You owe Ed Winchell money? You owe Ed Winchell money? Stiff. Okay. You owe Ed Winchell $100, Jimmy Farrell? That's fucked up. I will say that right now. That's fucked up. You owe Ed Winchell $100 and you stiffed him. Because there was a bet. Apparently there was a bet from last year that you never paid him. So, because Ed doesn't bullshit about shit like that. Okay, Jimmy, Ed, what was the bet? Because Jimmy is having a what do you call it? A moment. His memory, his moment of memory is apparently you because I was going to say Jimmy Farrell, Ed Winchell. When Ed Winchell says that you owe him money, he has the memory of an elephant Jew. You know the elephants have really great memories, and Jewish people are definitely not going to forget money that's owed. I'm just saying, if he says you owe money, I'm pretty believable. But I will say $10 next week that you said. Oh, okay. Okay. I remember that one. I do remember that one. Yes, I do remember that bet. You said that yeah, I remember that. You professed that Geno Smith will start every game. Every game. I remember that one. I remember that one. Yeah, but he's giving you a break. He's giving you a break. He's saying that if you pay him 50 tonight, you won't have to pay him the 100. You won't have to pay him the 100 that you're going to owe him. I'm pretty sure you're definitely going to owe. I remember that. I remember that bet. Okay. I will say, yeah. But $10, Jimmy Farrell, $10 that the Mets will not be, what did you say, 4 games or 5 games? Yeah, I want to make sure I got it right. Five games? I see this. Is this so you said they're going to be up by 5 games next week? Oh, I'll definitely bet that. 4. Okay. All right. I'll look at that. 4. 4 games. Okay. Oh, he changed it to 4? Oh, he changed it to 4. Ah, see? No, not $5. We were doing 20 before I looked at the schedule, so I said 10 for sure. Okay. Then I looked at the schedule. I said, I'll bet 10. You never said 5? Okay. I originally said 20, Ed, but then I looked at the schedule. I said, well, I'll say 10. I'll say 10. No $5. 10. $10. $10. I'll bet 10. I'm pretty sure the Phillies will not be up by, or the Mets will not be up by 4 games. Bob Stannard just sent me a video. Currently a Cowboys training. I'll have to watch that later, Bob. Yeah, I know. He's being a weasel. $10. $10. 4 games. $10, 4 games. Next Sunday, you said the Mets were going to be up by 4 games. And I said, I had to look, and I'm like, no, okay. Not 20. I'll do 10. Oh, Ed Winchell, it was $100. The bet with Gino. If Gino starts every game, he'll send you $100. Yeah. If he loses, he gets $100. I'm just saying. So remember that. Remember that. Hey, write that, Ed. That 27 July, 10:40 p.m. 27 July, 10:40 p.m. The bet is $100 at Geno Smith. Oh, and I'll go. Okay, here. Want to make it 200? I like that. Think Geno's going to start every game. I'll make that bet. Here. Want to make it 200, Jimmy? No. Yeah, I bet. Literally. I tell you what, you want to make me the same bet? So then you are out 200 when you lose $100 that Geno Smith will not start every game. Jimmy, I'll go there. You bet Ed 100, you bet me 100. So Ed $100 and me $100 that Geno Smith will not start every game. That's because you're going to lose $100 to Ed. Alligator eyes, overload your tadpole ass. Official games. Official games. I will say this. All official games. Preseason does not count. Not preseason, regular season. And Anna, I appreciate you saying that, because some, regular season, not preseason, regular season. So there he is. So you just Ed, you don't want to bet me 100 too about Geno Smith, Jimmy Farrell? I'm curious. No thanks. Okay. Well, you'll owe Ed $100. I know that for a fucking fact. You'll owe Ed 100, and I think you're going to owe me $10 next week. I think you'll owe me $10 next week. Yeah, Cat got the tongue. Why are we? So it's like we're talking about we're all ready for the season. I will say that we're all ready for the season because we're talking about different things like betting the Raiders, and I said, and if you find a book that has 6.5, I will bet $200. If you find a book that has the over under for the Raiders at 6.5, I will bet $200. You can't. No. Oh, contraire. Yeah, just making sure we were. Yes, thank you, Anna. We're all witnesses here. No, Jimmy Farrell. That's negative. I never said I wanted Gino to fail. That's not even a part of the equation. I know how hard it is. Give me, or you tell me, and look it up. You tell me which quarterbacks last year started every regular season game for their team. Now, you tell me which quarterbacks, and I'm sure that there might be one or two, but which quarterbacks started every game for their team last year? Okay. Because I know Mahomes didn't start the last one. So there's one. I know Joe Burrow. No, you're wrong. Justin Herbert got injured. He got injured. You're wrong. And Rafa, wait a second, Rafa. I see you're back there. I'm going to prove it to Farrell, okay? Say Justin Herbert stats, that would be 2024. Justin Herbert stats 2024. There you go. Justin Herbert stats summary. There it is. See, I know he didn't start all every game. One, two, three, four. Okay. Did they have a bye week 5? If you didn't play week 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, he might have. I thought he missed the game. If it looks like he played all the game. Okay. Accordingly, Justin Herbert. Yeah. Amazingly, he did play all 16 games. Jaden Daniels and Anna, I hope Jaden does well too. 17 games. There's a good chance that we will need AOC 12 or at least one. Thank you. Now Matt Marinovich gets it. Now Matt Marinovich, or I'm sure Matt Marinovich always had it. The bet is for a starting quarterback, to go every regular season game. And I looked it up. Herbert played every regular season game. In fact, I didn't. Did he? Okay. I didn't go for it the stats. Yeah, but yeah, every game, every week, says week 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and then 5 is missing. So I guess that's where their bye week was. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, but for example, Mahomes didn't play the last game. Mahomes didn't play the last game because they pulled him. So that's what I'm saying. I think Geno. I hope Geno plays every game. I hope Geno plays every game, but I don't think that's going to happen. Cool Kev, good to see you. And Cool Kev recognizes Anna as well. Thank you for that. But the bet is, and Anna is our witness. Anna is the witness. Anna is the witness. Anna is okay. Anna is the witness. $100 between Ed Winchell and Jimmy Farrell. And whoever loses needs to pay on camera type thing, so we can say that they did. Did Geno play every game with Seattle? Okay. So Sharif says started all 17 games last year behind the number 29 O line. Okay, well, good. Then that's great. But stuff happens. Remember when, AOC 12 had the hand injury because his hand hit the helmet when he just started, and he took over for Booger, and then Booger had to come back in. Anthony, I said we got upgrades. I got you. But I would say the likelihood of every, and that's why I asked. I said, which quarterbacks? And Matt's on this. Thank you, Matt. So 2 seasons ago, he missed 2 games. So without I'm gonna put in Rafa here. Rafa, I'm sorry. We got into a discussion, and I apologize. But yeah,
okay.
The bet is $100 between Jimmy Farrell and Ed Winchell. So if Geno plays, well, actually, is it plays or starts? I think it starts. If Geno starts all the games, I think that was it, because there's semantics. Starts, if he starts, or does he play? That's what you guys gotta play out. Ralph, what you got?
Oh, that's a very good question, but I will say Geno Smith, because I understand there is no competition between Geno and AOC, because they might think that because they're getting snaps with the starters, but they also done with the same thing with Jackson Powers Johnson. It's get like all the quarterbacks and centers familiar with each other, so they can really something happens. Because it won't be like the first time that Geno has taken a snap all year for the number 2, and they know how JPG does, which is Jackson Powers Johnson. Once they get into the actual games, it will be Geno and Jackson Powers Johnson getting 100% of the starting snaps. So I think that Geno Smith, because I understand that about like the Geno Smith and Pete Carroll system, because they know each other for the chemistry. They know about for like the snaps, everything. But in that case, I would love to say this. I'm gonna say with Geno, because Geno has a lot of experience.
Oh, I know. Wait, that's not the. We're not saying that we are wishing ill towards Geno. And like I said, who was it that was saying? I think Sharif came in and said that he played all 17 games behind the weak offensive line, which is good. And then Matt Marinovich came in and said the last 3 years it was 17, 15, and 17. So 2 years ago, he missed 2 games. So that's what I'm saying, is that I would say the likelihood, it's like betting, the field. it's like the field is he's going to play every game. And I say, I don't think so. I think that there might be a time where, unfortunately, and God knows, I'm not wishing Gino to get hurt, but he's got a bet with Ed Winchell for $100 that Ed Winchell says he doesn't think that Gino will play all 17 games. And that's what said. Raider fans just are trying.
Oh man.
We are. We're traumatized. But
Yeah, damn.
if you missed
To be
it
honest,
earlier-
right now, yeah.
if you missed it earlier, Jimmy Farrell is a closet Mets fan because his Yankees suck. Okay, I'm just saying because he's a closet Mets fan because his Yankees suck. My Phillies took 2 of 3 from the Yankees, so he loves it when he goes right over to his Mets.
That's right.
The amazing Mets. So, and by the way, Rafa Ana Diaz says hola to you as well.
Hey, how's it going, Anna? Hola. Hola. Salute to you, Anna.
There you go. So, I mean, there's not a lot going on. And Rafa, now I got to ask, because I will be doing a little bit more this week because of camp.
Yes.
Raiders are going to be in pads. I will actually be a little bit more, hopefully a little more active starting. I'm not saying I'm going to have a show every night. I don't think I will.
Okay.
But how many times are you going to be doing shows this week?
How many times did I go to for like the show this week?
Yeah.
I mean,
no pressure. I apologize. Rafa, I'm very sorry. I'm not trying to put pressure on you. I'm trying to give you, what do you call it? Give you, like, if people are going to watch, then you say, well, I'm going to be doing shows so I'm trying to give you some publicity, brother.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's about like 2 times per week. 2 times per week.
2 times a week. Okay. Well, I'm going to try to get in when there's something to talk about. I'm going to think, I'm going to be here Thursday. Definitely Thursday. Definitely next Sunday when Jimmy Farrell is going to owe me $10.
Oh,
because we bet on the Mets and the Phillies. He said in a week the Mets will be up by 4 games. I got it, 4 games. And I said no. I think the Phillies will tighten that up. Okay. So that's in a week. That's the bet for a week. And if I lose, hey, I can afford to throw $10 to the postman. But we'll see. But the bet for the other one was 17 games. Now, and I appreciate Rafa coming on. I want to ask you because I'm going to stop the show pretty soon. Okay. And yes, we are all traumatized by Jimmy G String. I got to show this again because we're all traumatized by Jimmy G String. And yeah. And Tay, the fact that Devontae Adams, yeah, there you go. Tay wishes he's back with the Raiders with an actual quarterback. That is true. That is true. Now, Rafa, have I asked you for no? You made your prediction about how many wins you think the Raiders are going to win.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think are your surprises that a surprise that you are going, because I'm going to let you say this and I'm going to stop the show. Okay. Your biggest surprise this upcoming, your biggest surprise.
The biggest surprise that I would love to see about that is between Jack Betch and Dante Johnson Jr. is going to have a battle between wide receiver 1 and 2. So both wide receivers like Jack Betch and Dante Thornton Jr. is going to make it to the final roster. Because if they need it, they're going to help with Trey Tucker. A lot of this for the wide receiver room. But I would love to see like a lot of surprises coming up there for the right receiver room.
Okay, but I think they're both going to make it. But are you?
Yeah.
I think they both make it. I don't know whether they're both going to be starters, but we'll see.
Mhm.
But I think they're both going to make it. I think that maybe a surprise might be, Stafford's down with back issues. Okay, yeah, I got you. I got it, Kev. Yeah, well, I'm going to be going pretty soon. But yeah, I think they both make it. I think they both make it. Rafa, take care. And again, I appreciate you being here. I remember, as a Phillies fan, I'm glad that my Phillies took 2 or 3 from your Yankees too, right? Your Yankees.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. But I'm just saying. Long baseball season.
Yeah.
It's still July. It's still July.
Yeah, it's still too. But thanks for having me right now. And I'm just wanted to shout out to everybody, because right now I'm gonna do with some other live streams that I had to go for this week. So salute to you, and I hope to see you there soon.
You got it, Rafa. Thanks for being here, partner. I appreciate you always tuning in.
Exactly.
You got it. Take care. Go to Capitan Rafuccio on YouTube. It says it right there. Capitan Rafuccio. Thanks, everybody. So yeah, it's about time to go. I'm about ready to bust out of here. I'm at 2 hours. I'm gonna stop it. But we were here. It's Sunday, and I will be here. Oh, see my watch. You says it's 11. I will be here this week. Like I said, maybe do something Tuesday. Definitely be here Thursday. And if there's something else that's worthwhile, I'll be here. Y'all take care. We'll see you next week. Probably Tuesday. We'll see you.